All right, welcome back, everybody, to the last game of the Florida Cup for the Sting. They have no chance of advancing, even if they were to pull off the upset tonight. All the other results have led to that situation for us, so we will not be playing on Sunday. Unusual position for us. But, we're going to come out, try to play good, end the weekend on a good note. Tonight, we play Florida Alliance South after we played North this morning. So the Sting are going to be coming out, trying to make it right. No, that's definitely Nick yelling.
I thought it was Pickle.
So here we go. Hopefully the Sting are playing with a chip on their shoulder and play well tonight. Starting out, we will have Hackman in net tonight. So first out will be Gwynn, Field, Trader, Otero, and Land. Face off taken by the Sting. Land plays it back to Field. Plays it up to Otero. It's too far hit for him. It goes by everybody, but they wave off icing. Trader chases after. He's on the forecheck. Good job by him to angle him off, but their teammates are them to help collect it. And they're going up the ice. They get right around everybody. One-handed shot. The net is off. It went into the net. The puck did, but after it was knocked off and the goalie was sent into the net. So that kid got some wheels right there, number 27. He's got the captain on his jersey. I think we see right away why that is. He just flew up the ice with the puck. So face-off coming out to the neutral zone, 21 seconds into the game. Face-off taken by the Florida. I almost called them the Panthers because they're wearing the Florida Panther jersey colors tonight. But Florida gets it. They send it deep into the sting zone. Land goes back to get it. He sends it around to Gwynn. And Gwynn's skating out of zone. Tried to play at the Trader, but it was behind him. And Stinger are going off for a change. Florida's regrouping in their defensive zone behind the net. And they are skating out with it. That was Pickle that tried to take him. Poked away by Kaplan on the Pickle stick. Pickle has it in the corner. He still has it. Tries to get it in front of the net. Just battle for it behind the net, and Florida comes away with it. They send it up to their winger. They send it cross ice. It's intercepted by Pickle. Pickle sends it towards the net. It's blocked. Kaplan picks it up and finds the stick in middles. That puck is bouncing all over the place. Kaplan finally corrals it. Tried to send it to Scales at the point, but it goes by him all the way down. Oh no, Hackman came out to play it. Wow. Hackman put it right on the stick of the Florida player, and they score, and they have an early 1-0 lead. You can't do that. Cannot give them an easy goal. So Florida takes an early 1-0 lead off the goalie turnover. So now we have Kaplan, Pickle, and Middles out with Vogel and Scales. Florida sends it up the ice. Kaplan picks it up. And Florida takes it. They're skating in. Their pass backdoor gets by everyone. Scales is there to get it. He sends it around the net to Vogel. And it's taken away by Florida. Backdoor pass is knocked away by Scales. He sends it up to Kaplan. And Kaplan's going through the zone. He sends it over to Pickle. Pickle tried to pass it over to the center, but it's blocked. They send it behind the net. Kaplan's there to get it. He's knocked off the puck, and Florida recovers behind their net. They send it up the boards. It's blocked by Pickle. And they've been out there for a long shift. This has been a long shift for Pickle and Middles. Ditch is out there now. He has the puck. He sends it in deep, and the Sting are going off on a change. Florida catches the Sting with a stretch pass. They're into the Sting zone. They fall down on centering pass. It's knocked away, and it's picked up by Ditch. Ditch is skating in with Salas and Axe. He goes to the net. He loses the handle on the puck, and he circles in the corner. And it's chipped off the board by Florida. But Sting holds it at the point. Now Freeman holds it in. He sends it down to Salas. He still has it. He drops it off for Ditch. Ditch with the shot right into the chest, and it's held on for a face-off. 12:10 to go in the first period. Land comes out with Dorn and Knittel, Axe and Gwynn for the face-off. Face-off taken by Knittel. He cycled it down low to Land. Land chips it ahead to Knittel. He tried to send in the corner, but it's taken away by Florida. Gwynn has it at the point. He walks into the dots, poked away from him. Land has it in the slot. He's converged on by a pack of Florida players, and Florida takes it the other direction. They get it up out of the zone. They're going through the neutral zone. They get into the Sting zone. Good back check by Knittel to lift the stick, and now Dorn's going the other way with the puck. He skates in. He takes a shot. It's blocked. It goes wide into the corner. Florida is counterattacking the other way. They get into the Sting zone. They take a shot. Blocker saved by Hackman. They circle behind the net. And they send it to the D-man at the point. He walks in. He sends it down low to the forward. Forward plays it back to the point. They go D to D. Sends a shot through traffic. It's deflected. Their rebound goes just wide of the post. And Sting can't get it out of the zone. Shot through traffic again. It's deflected. And Hackman is there to hold on for a face-off. Tough save by Hackman through traffic. 11:03 to go in the period, so I'm sure that felt good for Hackman to get a good tough saves in after the turnover he had. Now we have Capelin, Trader, Otero, Field, and Axe for the face-off. See if we run the bank play, if we can win the face-off. Face-off, however, is won by Florida back to the point. They go along the blue line. They send it down behind the net. Cycle it down low. Field is there to get it. And he sends it high out of the zone. It's gloved down by Florida. And Sting players overskate it. It's knocked out by Trader. Now it's in the neutral zone. And Florida regains possession. Knocked away by Field. Field forces them to the corner. They're circling behind the net with the puck. They're playing with the puck. They drop it off along the boards. They send it to the point man. Shot, blocker save. Rebound saved by Hackman again. It goes behind the net. They're circling out with it. Stinger being a lot more conservative with their defensive pressure so far. Trying not to get beat. Just trying to keep them outside. Florida passes it back and forth along the boards. They pass it back down again. It goes behind the net. They have it in front of the net. Backhand. It's blocked. It's loose in the crease, and Hackman covers for a faceoff. Ditch, Middles, and Pickle come out. Florida wins the faceoff. They're circling behind the net with the puck. Vogel's battling for it. They spin off of him. Sting get the puck for a minute, and Florida regains control. They're centering in the slot. Saved by Hackman. They can't get the rebound as it's tied up. We had somebody, that was Ditch. I think that was Ditch. Gave a forehand shove to the Florida player. And now he's gonna go off for roughing. So the Stinger going on the penalty kill for a minute 30. Ditch gets a roughing penalty, pushing the player off the goalie. So we'll have Land, Middles, Vogel, and Scales out for the penalty kill. Florida wins the face-off back to the point. They play it back to the point man. Shot through traffic, it's deflected, it goes high over the net. They gather it behind the net. It's knocked away by Scales. Florida picks it up. They whiff on the pass, but they regain control. They have it at the blue line, send it to the far dot. Backdoor pass, they can't get a shot off, it goes to the corner. They play it back to the point, out of the zone, and they will have to regroup. They send a bouncing puck through the neutral zone. They're into the Sting zone. They put on the brakes. Some little spin moves going along the boards. They send it back to the point again. They skate to the dot. They take a shot. It goes just wide, and it rings around the boards out of the zone. 45 seconds to go in the penalty. Sting are making a change, getting some fresh penalty killers out. And Florida's skating through the zone with it. They get into the Sting zone. They drop it off to the point. They get around Capelin. They send it back cross ice to the point. He walks to the top face-off of the shot. It hits the back of somebody on the Sting, and it's knocked down. And Capelin picks it up. He's going through the neutral zone. It's poked away from him. And Florida's regrouping in their zone. There's 27, who's got some wheels. He's back into the Sting zone. He takes a shot. Glove saved by Hackman. And it's chipped away by Gwynn. And that will do it for the penalty. We're back to 5-on-5. A wraparound, and it's saved by Hackman. So I don't think the Sting have a shot on goal yet this game. So yeah, we killed off a penalty for the first time in a while this weekend. So, you know, little positive results we're looking for. Salas, Dorn, and Knittel come out with Gwynn and Field. Face-off taken by Sting. They tried the bank pass play, but it's blocked, and Florida holds it into the zone. They skate down to the dot, pass it to the slot. It's blocked away. Florida regains it. They play it. Try to go backdoor again. It's intercepted by Field. His stick is tied up, and he gets it over to Dorn. Dorn tried to send it ahead to Knittel, but it was in his skates. And Knittel regains control. He chips it into the zone, and he chases after it. Knittel chips it again, but this time to nobody. And Florida regains control, and they're going out of the zone. Good back check by Salas, and he gets the puck away. Dorn has it. He sends it deep into the Florida zone. And Florida goes D to D behind their net on the regroup. And they skate out of the zone with it. Knittel sends it back to Scales, but it's chipped off of his stick into the zone. So another bad pass by Sting. Scales turns it over behind the net, but he gets it back. And he sends it ahead to Salas off of his stick. Florida gets it into the neutral zone. They're taken down by Dorn. Salas picks it up. He shoots it in deep into the zone. Probably too hard. Sting are changing. They're going to get caught up here. Florida's right back into the Sting zone, but Vogel gets back. Takes the puck. Otero picks it up. He chips it ahead to Land. Land's going in with Trader. He tried to get over to Trader, but it's blocked. And Florida circles behind their net. They get out of their zone. They send it across ice. They're right back into the Sting zone. Knocked it by Field into the corner. And it's dug out by Land. He puts on the brakes, reverses direction. He sends it over to Vogel. Vogel's skating through the zone with it. He loses the handle, gets it just over to Otero, but it's knocked off Otero's stick. Field sends it down the ice. That's going to be icing on the Sting. With 6:04 to go in the first period. Caitlin Middles and Pickle are out with Gwynn and Axe. Face-off thing by Florida back to the point. They send it through traffic. It's deflected. It goes just wide. Gwynn goes back to the corner to get it. He hacks at the puck. It goes in the air. Florida gloves it down. And is now pinned against the boards. And Florida digs it out. They send it to the guy in the slot. It's knocked away by Pickle. And Middles is skating out of the zone. He's knocked off the puck with it. And Florida's going the other way. They get right around Gwynn. They skate in, looking for the backdoor pass, but it's knocked away by Gwynn. Sent to the slot again. It finds its way to the crease, and Hackman covers for a faceoff. 5:29 to go in the first period. Sting are on their heels, starting off this game. Stitch comes out with Salas and Freeman. They send it up the boards to Salas. Salas is carrying the puck through the neutral zone. He sends it over to Vogel. Vogel takes a shot. Goes just wide. They try to chip it out of the zone, but it's held in by Scales. Back down to Salas. Salas cross ice to Vogel. Vogel takes a slapper. Ooh, just wide of the post again. Another shot blocked. Vogel finds it on the stick again. Now Florida's going the other way. Stitch on the back check intercepts the pass. And now Salas picks it up. He spins. He turns on the jets. He sends it deep. Not deep enough. They intercept it, and they send it high out of the zone. Scales has got to go back to regroup. He sends it over to Vogel. Vogel sends it up to Salas. He can't handle the pass, and he's going off for a change. Florida enters the Sting zone. It's in the neutral zone. Picked up by Knittel. He's chirped down, and that is going to be a penalty on Florida. They're pulling the goalie to get an extra attacker. Send it over to Knittel. He just dips it, sends it into the zone. No one's there. Not what you want to do when you're trying to get an extra attacker. But Florida touches up. They'll go off for tripping at 4:21 to go in the period. And Sting will have a power play. Land, Knittel, and Dorn will be out with Field and Gwynn. Face-off taken by Florida. They take it behind their net. They reverse it behind the net. And they send it out of the zone all the way down. And that will be icing on Florida. We will try that face-off again. down in the Florida zone. Face-off taken by Land. They play it to Gwynn at the point. He can't settle the puck down. He's got to regroup in the neutral zone. It's sent back to Gwynn on the regroup. Now he's tried to get it to Dorn. They can't complete the pass. And now they just send it in deep, but Florida's going to take possession, and they're going the other way. They drop it off. They're going to kill off some of this penalty because we couldn't settle down the pass off the face-off win. They get it deep into the sting zone. There's now only 54 seconds to go in the power play. Man, we've got to complete those passes. Land picks it up. He's going in with Dorn. He sends over to Dorn. Dorn sticks tight up again. Shot is in! Dorn was able to recover the puck. He sends it over to Land, crashing the net. Land tips it in for a power play goal. Ties the game 1-1 with 3:32 to go in the first. So we have a 1-1 game, 3:32 to go in the first period. Power play goal by Land from Dorn. It looked like that power play is going to do nothing. And then they got a rush going and were able to put one in. So Capelin, Trader, and Otero come out with Field and Gwynn. Florida sends it into the sting zone. Capelin kind of whiffs on the puck a little bit, but it's picked up by Otero. Tries to get over to Trader, but it's intercepted. Trader chips it ahead. He can't gain control. And Florida's going the other way with it. They overskate it. Capelin has it. He tried to send it in deep, but his stick was tied up. And now Florida is right back into the sting zone. It looked off sides, but they didn't call it. Their centering pass is deflected. It's bouncing around in front. And Otero picks it up, and Trader's going with it. Trader's skating through the zone. It's knocked away from him. He goes hard into the boards, and Otero picks it up. It's knocked away from Otero, and Trader sends it in deep. It goes off the helmet of the Florida defenseman deep into the corner, and Stinger going off for a change. They send around the boards. Scales gets there off the change. And he plays it, tries to play it down along the boards, but he holds it in again. Scales still has it. He takes a shot. It's blocked by the defenseman. Man, Scales is quite the effort on this shift. Scales is still there. Scales has it again. He tried to center it to ditch, but it's intercepted. Axe holds it in the point. He sends a shot to the net. It's saved by the Florida goalie. And Florida is going out with it. It's gloved down by Pickle. It's intercepted by Middles. He holds it into the zone. And Florida gets it out. They send it rink wide the other direction. Pickle's on the back check. Really good back check by Pickle. Scales falls down, and Florida centers it. It's knocked away. It's picked up by Axe. It's knocked away from him again. And Scales is battling Skid. They take a one-timer. It's blocked by Ditch, and Ditch gets it out of the zone, up to Pickle. It's in Pickle's skates. He couldn't corral it. Now Florida's regrouping in the neutral zone. They get into the sting zone. They do drop pass at the top of the circle. They take a shot, pad save by Hackman. Rebound goes to the top of the slot. And we got Scales. Man, Scales is having a heck of a shift. He's wrestling with that guy in front of the net. Now they take a run at Land. The centering pass is blocked by Scales. Good back check by Land. It's in some skates, and it goes behind the net. Scales is exhausted. He's had a really difficult, hard-fought shift. Now Land is going through it. He stood up. He loses the puck, and Sting are changing. 1:18 to go in the period. Scales finally gets off the ice, gets a well-deserved rest after that shift. There's Freeman. He takes a shot, blocker save by the Florida goalie. And Florida's circling behind their net. They drop it behind their net. And they're looking for the regroup with 1 minute to go in the period.
1 minute.
And they finally break out, looking to set up the rush. They're going with speed. And when I say speed, I mean speed. They are a fast team. They get it all the way down to the sting zone in no time flat. They send up the boards. Caplin's stick is lifted. He can't get it. And Florida skates in. They cut to, there's number 27. He takes a shot wide. God, 27 can fly. They send almost hit Salas on the stretch pass on the breakaway. 30 seconds to go. Florida sends a drop pass at the point. They take a shot. It's blocked in traffic. No one can find it. It's loose. Oh, what a save by Hackman. He gets over to the post. A fantastic blocker save. They try to send it up to Salas, and that will be icing on the sting. So 12 seconds to go in the first. Fantastic save by Hackman on that rebound. Good Stretch Armstrong on that one. All the younger kids probably don't get that reference.
Who?
So Ditch, Dorn, and Kniddle come out. Face-off taken by Florida. They can't handle it. It's taken by Dorn. He sends it over to Kniddle. It's intercepted. Florida sends it back to the neutral zone with 6 seconds to go. They take a shot. It's safe. And they score. They score right before the buzzer. Terrible defense by the Sting. Absolutely terrible. They take a shot. They get the rebound, put it in, and the Sting are down 2-1. My camera work was a little slow on that, but they took a slapper and they got the rebound. Awful defense by the Sting. They could have gone into this period a 1-1 tie, but yeah, breakdown with 5 seconds to go. So we are now down 2-1. All we had to do was chip it up the ice, and that would have ran out the clock, but we didn't do that. So the Sting were playing with a lot of energy. After they tied the game at 1, they had a lot of energy, playing with a lot of momentum. We're going to see how they respond after giving up that back-breaking goal at the end of the first period.
Extra timeout for Florida.
So Ditch, Dorn, and Kniddle are out with Gwynn and Axe starting off the second period. Face-off taken by Florida. They go D to D. They fumble the pass. Dorn has it. He takes a shot towards the net. Blocker save. Ditch has it. He sends it back towards the net. Pad save. And Florida's coming out with it. They send it over to their far D man. He sends it up to the forward. He gets into the Sting zone. Takes a shot. Hackman's there. It's loose in front. Again, Kniddle picks it up. And Kniddle's skating out of the zone with it. Tries to toe drag. It doesn't work, but it's picked up by Dorn. Dorn's shot goes high, hits the ceiling, comes right back down. And we'll have the face-off. Trader, Otero, and Land are coming out with Vogel and Scales.
Go, boys, put it on.
Face-off taken by a Trader. It's knocked away from him, and Florida's going the other way. They have a 2-on-1. Land is on the back check. Good back check by him. And Trader picks it up. He's going the other way with it. He sends it to Otero on the far side. Otero skates into the zone. He's angled off the puck. Trader's back there to help up, and Florida comes away with it, and they're skating the other way. They send it up the ice. Too far for them. Vogel has it on the regroup. He tips it off the boards, and he gets it right back. Now he's skating into the Florida zone. He chips it ahead, but no one's there. And Florida's regrouping behind their net. They send it up the ice. They're skating through the zone. They send it rink wide. They have a little trouble with it. Oh, Land just overskated it. Trader's on the back check, forces the puck wide. Vogel goes back to get it. He sends around the boards to Trader. Trader has it. He chips it up out of the zone. No one's there. Needs to be a little more patient with the puck. And the Sting are going off for a change. There's that number. I think that's 27, and now that's different. That's a different big, fast kid. He gets it behind the net. Centering pass backdoor. Vogel ties up his stick, and he can't get it. Trader sends it ahead to Capelin. Capelin had it on the stick for a second. He loses it. Then Florida sends it through the middle. They're going the other way. They're into the Sting zone. They take a shot. It goes wide. and finds the stick of Middles. Middles sends it over to Pickle. It bounces over his stick, and Florida sends it up the boards into the Sting zone. Vogel sands him up. They both tumble. Scales goes back to get it. He absolutely nailed Vogel in the side of the face trying to get the puck out. And it's sent ahead by Middles over to Pickle. Pickle goes through the zone. He takes a shot. It's blocked by the defender. Middles has it. He sends it back down. And Florida's regrouping behind their net as the Sting are making a change on the defensive end. They're skating through the zone with it. They send it to the blue line. Touch it into the Sting zone. They walk to the dot. They take a shot. Glove saved by Hackman. Holds on for a face-off. So Sting have responded pretty well here. They're playing with good energy. Started the second period after that goal with 0.2 seconds left in the first period. Ditch, Freeman, and Salas come out with Field and Gwynn. Face off, taken by Sting. Gwynn has it. He's saying, banks it off the boards, looking for Salas. Salas is skating after it. He gets to the puck before it crosses the red line. No icing. He's taken down. Freeman has it in the corner. He sends it back behind the net. Ditch chases after it. He does a flyby as they put on the brakes. And Salas is on the forecheck, but they get it by him, and they're going the other way. They walk into the Sting zone. They're stood up by Field. Gwynn goes back to get it. He sends it around the boards. And Field goes over to get it. And he sends it up to Ditch. Ditch has it. He sends it off the boards to Salas. Salas goes in. He takes a shot. It goes right into the glove of the Florida goalie. Tried to beat him short side over the shoulder, but the glove was too quick, and he made the save. With 11:44 to go in the period. Land, Knittel, and Dorn come out with Scales and Axe. Face off, taken by the Sting. It goes back to Axe at the point. He takes a shot. It's deflected. It goes high. It bounces to the stick of Knittel. He centers it. No one's there for the Sting. Florida sends it off the boards. It's intercepted by Knittel. Dorn takes it. He walks in. He's tied up. He drops it to Axe. Axe tried to send it to Knittel, but it's intercepted. Axe holds it in at the point again. Shot through traffic. It's deflected. Goes just wide. It's behind the net. Now Dorn's chasing after it. It goes up to Axe. It's knocked off of Axe's stick. Good back check by Land. He sends it up to Knittel. Knittel has it. He whiffed on the pass. Now he gets it in. Dorn picks it up. He's at the dot. He goes behind the net. He leaves it for Land. Land picks up the puck. He has the puck. He gets around the defender. He walks in. It's knocked off his stick. He sends it up the boards to Scales. Scales misses it, though. Now they're going in on a breakaway. They go in. And good back check. Forces it wide. Hackman had the post covered, and the shot goes wide on the breakaway. Now it's behind the net, and they're back behind the net, regrouping. Centering pass taken away by Axe. He sends it up and out of the zone, and Knittel's chasing hard after it. And Florida's offsides. They did not get off the ice on their change, so it'll be offsides with 10:28 to go in the second period. Sting are looking a lot better tonight than they did this morning. They're playing a lot more energy. Had a few breakdowns, but overall looking good. So Capelin comes out with Trader and Otero, backed up by Gwynn and Field. Face-off taken by Capelin. He has it on stick. He sends it through the slot, sticked away by the goalie. Trader has it. He cycles it down low to Capelin. Capelin sends it to Otero. It's knocked off his stick. Gwynn has it. He whiffs on. Trader turns and shoots. Whirly-twirly shot by Trader. And it was saved by the goalie, who holds on for a face-off. So Capelin goes into the dot for the face-off. Capelin does the center slip over to Otero, and it's knocked away just before Otero could score. Capelin has it again. He takes a bad angle shot. It goes off the side of the net. It goes along the boards, and Florida's skating out with it. They send it ahead. They can't handle the pass, but they regroup and get it, and they're offsides. We'll have the face-off back in the neutral zone. A couple of good chances for the Sting on that shift. Ditch comes out with Middles and Pickle. Face-off taken by Florida. They got to go back in their zone for the regroup. They're looking to skate ahead with it now. They have it. They chip it into the Sting zone. Gwynn has got to go back to get it, but Florida wins the race to the puck. They have it along the boards. He's angled off by Gwynn, and Middles picks it up. He sends it over to Pickle. Pickle sends it to Ditch, streaking through the middle. He skates into the zone. He takes a shot. It's gloved by the goalie. He holds on for a face-off.
Gotta get traffic, boys. Let's go.
So Vogel's back on the ice. He looked okay after he took a rocket off the side of the helmet from Scales. Vogel holds it at the point, sends it back to Pickle. He sends it back to the corner, and Florida gets it. They're regrouping behind their net. They send it up and out. Now 27's going to fly through the zone with it. He goes wide. He goes behind the net. It's knocked away from him, and Vogel is battling for it in the corner. Send ahead to Pickle. Pickle sends it off the boards. It goes down the ice, and it's not going to make it for icing. Sting are going to change. Florida has it. They're regrouping. They send it up the ice. They're into the Sting zone. They're knocked off the puck by Freeman, and Scales picks it up in the corner, and they're calling the call a hook. A hook on somebody. I guess that's going to be on Freeman. Freeman's going to go off for hooking with 8:46 to go in the second period. And the Sting are going to have to try to kill off this penalty. Axe and Gwynn are out with Land and Salas. Face-off taken by Florida. It's bouncing around. They're hammering at it in front of that. Ooh, stick saved by Hackman. That puck was fluttering in the goal mouth, and Hackman knocked it out of the air with his stick. Good save. Lamb knocks down the player, knocks him off the puck. He sends it down the ice. Now it'll be icing on the Sting. 1:12 to go in the penalty. Face-off taken by Florida back to the point. They play it along the boards. Now they're setting it up. They send it to the point. Man's going to walk in, shoot it through traffic, looking for a deflection. It deflects, but it goes high over the net. They have it in the corner. Send it behind the net. Their pass was knocked away by Gwynn to the sideboards, and they got to set it back up. No one's on him. Ooh, if he would have turned the other way, he would have had a wide open shot. They send it back to the point. They play it to the top of the other circle. They walk in, play it back to the point, play it down low, walks into the dot, backdoor pass, and a goal. There it is. So 3-1 on the power play goal. You cannot take penalties against these teams. I mean, they are going to make you pay just about every single time. Every single time. So it's now 3-1, Florida Alliance. Kaplan comes out with Dorn and Knittel, Gwynn, Field, and Vogel. Face-off taken by Florida. They go D to D on the regroup. They're now going into the Sting zone. They take a bad angle shot. It goes high and wide. They hold it at the point. They send it down low.
Keep working, boys. Keep working. Let's go.
Vogel battles for it. He sends it ahead. It's picked up by Dorn. He can't get it up and down. It's held at the point. And Hackman holds on for a face-off. 7:31 to go in the second. Face-off taken by Florida. Dorn takes it away. He's going up the ice. He sends it ahead to Knittel. Knittel has it on his stick for a second. It's knocked away. Dorn's on the forecheck, sends it towards the net. It's blocked, and then they send it out of the zone. Vogel goes back to get the puck. He has the puck. He whiffs on the pass, and it's still in the zone. And they can't get it out of the zone, but Kaplan picks it up. He's tried to send it rink wide to Knittel. It's intercepted. Knittel hits it into the zone, and Florida's regrouping D to D. They are now skating through the zone with speed. They send it up ahead. And they're into the Sting zone. They're circling behind the net. Still looking for options. He still has the puck. He sends it to the guy at the point. They send it wide. He walks into the dot. He takes a shot. It's a save. And we have a penalty on Florida coming up for roughing. So Sting are going to go on the power play. 6:42 to go in the second period. See if the Sting can get one back here on the power play. Trader, Otero, and Ditch are out with Scales and Axe to start off the power play. Face-off taken by Florida. They go behind the net with it. They send it off the boards, and they chip it by Scales, and they're going in shorthanded. Good back check by Ditch, and the puck is behind the net. They'll hold it against the boards the entire penalty if they can. We got 3 Sting players. Otero finally digs it out. And now he's going the other way. He sends it over to Ditch. Ditch is skating into the zone. He loses the puck. And now Florida's going the other way again.
Go, Steve!
They have it. And it's along the boards. And Florida has it again. They skate into the zone. And finally, Otero gathers it. It's knocked off his stick. You got to move the puck. You cannot skate it up. Move the puck. They are too fast. They will take it off your stick. So Florida is running the shorthanded power play against us. They're circling behind the net, killing some time, making us look like fools. They get it up the ice. Back check by Land. And Pickle finally gets it, sends it up to Land. 15 seconds to go in the power play. He has it. Land has it. He's looking for options. Sends over to Gwen coming off the bench. She takes a shot through traffic. It's deflected. Ooh, just wide. And that will do it for the power play. Really bad power play by the Sting. Field has it. He sends it over to Pickle. Too far for him. But he regroups, and he's going after it. And he's beaten to the puck by Florida. Field goes back to get it, tries it on his head. Middles lays out a kid, but Florida regains possession. They send it behind the net, and Gwynn overskates it. It's picked up by Field. Field sends it over to Land. Land is skating through the zone with it. He goes into the Florida zone. He gets hooked, no call, deflection. It goes over the net.
Let's go, Rep!
Middles picks it up. Oh, come on. Now they're going to call tripping on Land.
How about that?
So Land gets hooked. Land gets hooked going to the net, no call. Then they call him for tripping. So I guess that's how it goes. So Sting are going to go into the penalty kill. 4:28 to go in the period. Vogel and Scales are out with Capelin and Salas for the penalty kill. Penalty kill has been an issue for the Sting this weekend. Face-off taken by Florida, back to the point. They go DDD along the line. Play it back to the point man. Sends it to the top of the face-off circle. Guy's going back door, wide open. It bounces off his stick, though. He can't get a shot off. He recovers with the puck. He's skating along the boards. Sends it back to the point. It's knocked away by Capelin, and Florida's got to clear the zone and set it back up with 1:08 to go in the penalty. They drop it off. Now 27's going to come through the zone with a lot of speed. Sends it ahead. They walk in. Nobody's closing the gap. He gets taken down by Vogel. He sends it around and not out. It does barely get out. And it'll be offsides on Florida. 52 seconds to go in the penalty. Ditch and Freeman come out with Axe and Gwynn. Face-off taken by Florida. They gain the zone. And they're looking to set it up. They send it to point. He's going to shoot it through the traffic, and it's deflected. It goes off the post, no goal. They get it back at the blue line. Send it towards the net again. This time it's blocked by Gwynn, and Gwynn's skating out with it. He chips it up, but not out. It's gloved down by Florida, and they're right back into the zone. And you've got to make the simple plays. Florida has it. 20 seconds to go in the penalty. They play it to the point, back over to the far face-off circle. They send it to the other side, looking for options. Their pass is blocked by Gwynn. Goes behind the net. Their backdoor pass is blocked, but it's not out of the zone. He walks in through traffic. Shot's blocked by Gwynn. He chips it ahead, but not out. Now he gets it. Penalty's over. Hey, and the Sting killed off a penalty. Hey. Lands out of the box. He has the puck. He tries to send it back to the D, but it's blocked. You got to be crisper with your passes. Land gets it right back. He's skating into the zone with it. He drops it off for Kaplan. Kaplan tried to get it back to Land, and here goes the breakaway. It's going to be 4-1 here. Oh, Hackman with the save. What a save by Hackman. So really bad turnover by Kaplan as the Sting were changing. They went in on a 2-0 breakaway and didn't convert. Really awesome save by Hackman. Keep it 3-1. The 2:33 to go in the period. We have Kaplan, Dorn, and Knittel out with Vogel and Field. Face-off taken by Sting. They do the bank pass up to Knittel. Knittel skating after it. He has it on his stick. He's going into the zone. He has it on his stick. Shot. Ooh, oh my gosh. Blocker saved. Barely went wide. Really good move by Knittel. He had the goalie leaning. Goalie made a good save to get his blocker on it.
Let's go!
Now Florida's counter-attacking the other way. Vogel knocks him off the puck, but they hold it in at the point. They send it down low. It's intercepted by Vogel. Vogel skating the other way. He chips it off the boards like Kaplan. Kaplan picks it up out of the air. He skates in. He's tied up. He takes a shot. It goes back behind the net. Kaplan tried to poke it over to Knittel. Knittel can't quite get to it. And that pass is knocked away by Trader. Field has it on his stick. He sends it off the boards to Knittel. Kaplan tried to get over Trader, but his pass is blocked. It's knocked off the stick of Kaplan. Vogel goes in the zone, and they collide with Trader, who is trying to stay on sides. Now Florida sends out of the zone. It's intercepted by Field. Fields hits in the head. He gets hit in the head with an elbow, no call. And it goes into the Florida zone. They're counterattacking the other way. 1:26 to go in the period. They drop it. They take a shot. It flutters. It's blocked behind the net. Their pass is knocked away by Field. Otero's chasing after it along the boards. They send it to the point. It's blocked by Otero. Can't quite get around the defender. The Sting would have been in on 2-1. They take a shot. Pad save by Hackman. Rebound goes all the way out of the zone. They regroup D to D. They send it rink wide, and they're right back into the Sting zone with 1 minute to go in the period. 1 minute. He takes a shot through the slot. It's blocked. It rolls to the net, and Hackman covers for a face-off. .55 seconds to go in the second period. Sting are making a change. Middles, Pickle, and Land are out with Axe and Scales. Face off taken by the Sting. They can't get it. They do just barely get out of the zone. Florida's got to regroup. Intercepted by Land. He weaves around the players. He has it. He sends it ahead to Middles. Middles is into the zone. He drops it for Pickle, but it's doesn't connect. And Florida knocks it out of the zone. Scales has it. He chips it off the boards up to Middles. Middles tried to chip it in, but it's blocked. Land has got to go back on the regroup. He spins off the player. He goes into the zone. He gets around him. He sends it towards the net. And it's gloved by the Florida goalie. Holds it on for a face-off with 23 seconds to go in the period. Ditch, Salas, and Freeman come out with Scales and Axe. Face-off taken by Sting. Salas has it. He plays it out of the zone over to Axe. Axe sends it in, and that'll be offsides. That's a bad decision because that's going to be intentional offsides, and it's going to go all the way back down. You got to be smarter than that. He didn't have any pressure on him. He's no reason to send that in. Face off taken by Florida. They take a shot. It goes just over the net. 13 seconds to go. Face-off taken by Scales. He sends it up to Freeman. He can't handle the puck, and now they are skating in with 6 seconds to go. Deja vu, just like the end of the other period. Their shot. Wow. You've got to be kidding me. They score with 1.7 seconds to go. 2 periods in a row, we give up a goal at the buzzer. That's absolutely terrible. There's no other way around it. Absolutely terrible by the Sting. We've given up 2 goals in the last second of the period. It's 4-1 going into the ice scrape now. I mean, absolutely awful. So, I don't know what to say. We've been playing really good except for the last second of each period. So, maybe we can play a full 14 minutes and 59 seconds next period.
Go, boys, heads up.
So Sting come back out after intermission. They will have a 4-1 deficit. The periods were only 14 and 58 seconds long instead of 15 minutes long. It'd only be a 2-1 game right now. But unfortunately, Sting forget to play the last couple seconds of the period this game, both periods. I tell you what, though, if it wasn't for those last few seconds of each period, the Sting have actually looked pretty good tonight. I'm going to try to be more positive. But they have looked good other than that. They're playing with a lot of energy. They're driving hard on the puck. So yeah, try to end this third period on a positive note and get the hell out of Florida in this nightmare of a tournament. Well, at least this Florida Lions team doesn't seem like a bunch of a-holes like the other Florida Lions team was. So at least we got that going for this game. A little bit better sportsmanship out there tonight. Starting off the third period will be Otero and Field and Gwynn and Field and Trader. Opening face-off third period taken by Florida. They're regrouping in their zone. They're looking to break out. They get around the forecheck of Otero. They get around Trader. Otero gets it though. He's going in. He drops over the Trader. It's knocked off of Otero's stick though. Otero and Trader sends it back to Land. Land sends it back to Trader. Land has it again. And Florida takes it away from Land. And Florida's going through the neutral zone with the puck. They crisscross. Our defense did a good play not to get mixed up there because a lot of times that crisscross will leave a guy wide open on the back door. Florida holds it in at the point. They're walking the line. Shot through traffic. It's deflected. It goes wide. Trader picks it up. He's tried to send it up to Otero, but it goes by everybody. They call icing for some reason. Florida could have easily made a play on that puck, and they didn't. They should have waved that icing off, if you ask me. But face-off coming back to the Sting zone. Kaplan, Pickle, and Middles are out with Scales and Vogel. Face-off taken by the Sting. They try to bang it off the boards. Middles has it. It's knocked away from him. He can't get into the zone. Scales sends it up to Pickle. Pickle sends it ahead, and it's knocked away by Florida. Vogel gets in there and knocks it back into their zone. They have it on their stick, looking to break out again. They're getting organized. They flip it high into the zone. It's gloved down by Kaplan at the blue line. He's going the other way. It's knocked off of his stick, and Florida has it again. They flip it high out of the zone again. It bounces down. Scales has it. He has it again. Tried to send over to Vogel, but he handcuffed Vogel at the pass. Vogel's got to go back to get it. He sends around the boards to Scales. Scales can't handle the pass. It goes right to the front of the net. Vogel stands him up. Vogel takes the worst of the hit, but he's separated from the puck at least. Puck goes down to the corner. He skates in and takes a shot. It goes off the dome of Hackman high into the netting, and there'll be a face-off. So poor passing by the Sting on the defensive end led to an opportunity by Florida. Ditch, Salas, and Freeman are out with Gwynn and Axe. Face-off taken by Florida. They have it back at the point. He sends it. It was blocked by Salas, but it finds the tape of the Florida defenseman. He's skating along the line. Still skating along the line. Takes a shot through traffic. It's deflected. Goes barely wide. Axe sends it. He sends it along the boards. but it's not out. Florida holds it in. It's going to take a bad angle shot. It's blocked down behind the net. They spin off of Gwynn. They send it to the point. They go D to D. They send it through traffic. Ditch blocks it. Florida still has possession. Send it again. Ditch blocks it again. And he sends it out of the zone, banks it off the boards. Salas is chasing after it. Florida goalie comes out to play. He plays around the boards to the defenseman. And Florida is going the other way. They send it up, and Field can't handle it. Gwynn's got to go back to get it. He plays it off the boards to Field. Field chips it ahead to Salas. Salas can't corral the pass, and Florida's going to have the possession again. They send it far side. They knock it ahead. Gwynn has it. Dorn has it along the boards. And Florida picks it up going through the neutral zone with speed. He splits all 5 defensemen there. And he's in the corner, finally stood up by Gwynn. Center on the boards of Candindle, but it's not out of the zone. Florida holds it in. They go backdoor pass, deflection, good save by Hackman. The center on the boards to Dorn. Dorn has it. It's knocked away from him, and Florida has it in the corner again. They're behind the net with it. They have the puck. They play it back to the point. They go D to D. He walks to the top circle, takes a shot. It goes high over the net, and Field chases after it. He lifts the stick, and he gets it ahead and out of the zone. It was out of the zone, but they said it was in the zone, so Florida still has it. They'll probably score here since they missed the call. Florida has it, plays it to the guy in the slot. Shot, one-timer, saved by Hackman. It's loose, knocked away. Now they have it, send it to the net, pad saved by Hackman. And Sting still can't get it out of the zone. Finally out of the zone. Knittel overskates it. Florida has it. They send it back to their D-man to regroup, and the Sting are changing. They got a guy wide open. They missed the pass, and it'll be icing on Florida. 11:05 to go in the period. Capelin, Trader, Otero are out with Vogel and Scales. Face-off taken by Capelin. He sends it over to Otero, but it's blocked. Capelin picks it up in the corner. He's skating around with it. He has it, cycles it down low to Otero. Otero centers it to Trader. It's by him. Scales picked it up, and his shot's blocked. Florida sends it out of the zone. It's going to go all the way down for icing. And we'll do the face-off again down in the Florida zone. See if we can get a clean face-off win, run a play. Face-off taken by Florida, however. Goes behind the net. Otero chases after it. He overskates it, and Florida has it going the other way. They send it diagonal, breaking out of their zone. Going through the neutral zone. Trader angles in them to the boards. Trader takes him down. Vogel picks up the puck. Vogel chips it ahead, but it's behind Otero. Florida has it again. They're going D to D on the regroup. They send it rink wide, and they get it out of the zone. They're circling at the blue line into the neutral zone. It's in their skates. They kick it to the boards, and they send it ahead. They skate into the Sting zone. They send it rink wide. He skates in. Another pass. Deflection goes just wide. Otero sends it back to Vogel. Vogel's horse collar down to the ice. No call. He literally got grabbed by the back of his collar, thrown down to the ice, and they did not call it. So that means a penalty is going to come up on the Sting here since they missed an obvious call on Florida. Florida has it behind the net. They send it along the goal line. Back to the guy at top circle. Hackman screened. He makes a good save. Their stick's tied up, and it's sent to the corner. Florida has it. He puts on a nice little move, gets it to the point, sends it over to the other D-man. Deflection goes towards the net. The rebound goes just wide. They crash into our goalie. He's making no effort to get off our goalie. I don't know why they're not calling a crease violation. He goes into the slot. It's blocked by Capelin. And they finally call something. So they call a penalty on the Florida player. So they finally call a penalty on Florida. They got a minute 30 on the clock. Sting, you're going to go on the power play with 9:16 to go in the period. Okay, so I guess not. So they're sending a Sting player to the bench too, or to the penalty box too. So That's how it's been going all weekend for us. Vogel gets taken down by a horse collar, and then they throw him in the box too. Like I said, penalty coming up on the Sting. So who's that out there? That's Ditch with Pickle and Middles, Gwynn, and Axe. Florida coach is having a discussion for some reason. Thinks he's being treated unjustly. It goes behind the net. Axe sends around the boards. It goes over a stick, and Middles picks it up. Middles skates through the neutral zone. He gains the zone. He takes a shot. It's blocked, and it goes behind the net. And Florida digs it out. Pickle's battling for it. They play it up the boards. Axe pinches. Can't miss the pinch here. Middles is back covering for Axe, and Florida's going the other way. They send it to the far corner. They play it to the point. He's walking the line. He sends it back down along the boards. It goes behind the net. Play it to the man along the boards. He's looking for the backdoor pass. It's blocked. It's not out of the zone. Florida keeps it into the corner. They're circling around. Axe pokes it away. They regain control. They send it back to the point. Toe drag around Middles. Their pass goes by everybody into the corner. And they skate back to the point man. And their passes are crisp. They take a shot. It goes high and wide. Rings around the boards. And they pick it up in the slot. They send it back down below the line. Sting are really scrambling right now. They're just working us with this passing. Backdoor pass, he can't handle it. It goes to the corner. Hits the ref, and Ditch picks it up. He tries to get it out, and it finally does. Sting got to make a quick change, or they're going to get caught up here. Florida goes into the Sting zone. Sting are back on the ice. They take a shot. Stick save by Hackman. He sends it off the boards, and Freeman picks it up. Freeman sends it over to Salas, streaking through the zone. He's tied up. So it's the Freeman. Freeman with the shot is blocked. It goes to the corner. And now Florida is going to get a penalty. So the coincidental minors are over. And now the ref, I'm not sure. So I guess the clock went blank. So that's why they whistled it dead. So even though Sting took a high stick, they're not calling the penalty. So just another thing to go against the Sting this weekend. So they bring the faceoff out of the zone, but whatever. Florida has the puck. They're going into the Sting zone. They weave at the blue line. They put on the brakes. They send it to the guy at the point. He walks in the slide. No one picks up. He takes a shot. Glove saved by Hackman. He holds on for a faceoff. Not very good gap control by the Sting on that possession. Kaplan comes out with Dorn and Knittel, backed up by Vogel and Field. Face-off taken by Florida. They have it down in the corner. It's knocked away by Kaplan, and Dorn picks it up. He's skating through the zone. He tries to get around the defender, but he stood up. And Florida sends it up around the boards. They chip it by Field, and they skate into the zone. They take a shot, saved by Hackman. Rebound comes to the front of the net. They shoot it wide. Kaplan clears it to the sides of the board. Kaplan is taken down behind the play, and they finally call a penalty on Florida. So Sting are going to go on a power play with 7:01 to go in the period. Kennedy will give the kid a whack as he was going to the penalty box. Trader and Otero come out for the power play with Axe and Gwynn. Face-off taken by the Sting, but they can't get to the puck. And Florida's going out of the zone with it. They get into the zone. Axe pokes it away from him, and Axe picks it up. He sends it over to Trader. And Trader's going into the Florida zone. He goes down behind the net, is poked away from him. He's pinned against the boards. Caplin's there to help him out. Caplin digs it out. It's back into the corner. Otero getting the help. We got 6 players down in the corner trying to dig out the puck, and they finally blow it dead. Puck wasn't moved for a while there. So we will have a face-off. Face-off taken by the Sting. But as usual, Florida takes it away from us, and they're going the other way, shorthanded. They take a shot. It goes wide. Rings around the boards. Florida has it. They send it in deep. Caplin's on the back check. He picks up the puck. And he whiffs on the pass. Florida has it. They're going to go out of the zone. They're going to skate backwards to kill some time. They gain the line. They send it in deep. So they are destroying us on the penalty kill this possession. And the Sting turn it over again. Caplin intercepts it, and he's going the other way. He sends it over to Middles. Middles with the shot, blocker save. 2 Sting players whiff on the rebound, and Florida's going the other way shorthanded. They take a shot, blocker saved by Hackman. And that will do it for the power play. Another bad power play by the Sting. They got 1 good shot, a couple of missed rebounds, and now there's a battle for it down in the corner with 5:20 to go in the period. Apparently Florida's just going to hold it against the boards for the rest of the game. They don't feel like playing hockey. Finally knocked away, and Pickle picks it up. He chips it off the boards, but not far enough, and Florida intercepts it. And Florida gets it out of the zone. It's knocked down by Land. Florida gets it out of the zone. They get into the Sting zone. They flip it high behind the net. Picked up by Vogel. He sends it over to Land. Or that's, who is that? That's Ditch. Ditch avoids a hit. It goes to Pickle. Pickle sends it over to Scales. His shot's blocked, and now we got a 3-on-1 by Florida. They go. Backdoor pass, and it's a goal. 5-1 Florida, 4:31 to go in the period. When you shoot it into the shin pad of the player, this is just as good as a turnover, and they bury it for a 5-1 lead. Any killer mistake like that, and they are going to bury it. Face off taken by the Sting. Land has it. Florida player needs to strap his helmet on a little tighter. It pops off his head. That's number 68, who was sent to the box earlier for hitting Caplin behind the play. So Land, Freeman, and Salas are out with Gwynn and Field. Land has it along the boards. And Florida digs it out. They're going into the Sting zone. They send a rink-wide pass. It's blocked. And Land is chasing after it. The goalie comes way out to play it. He plays it around the boards. Freeman's there to knock him off the puck. And Florida chips it around the boards, so they're defensemen. Salas is there on the forecheck, but he missed the check, and Florida is going the other way. He's weaving through everybody. He's going in. He takes a shot. It's blocked by Gwynn. Florida has it behind the net. Gwynn checks him into the boards. Florida gains possession. They're looking for options. They circle to the point. They send it over to the far D-man. He walks in, takes a shot. It goes wide. It rings all around. And Salas chases after it. He picks it up. He hit it too far ahead of himself, though. He can't go in on a breakaway. And he's angled off the puck. Florida has it. Their pass is blocked by Dorn, but they pick it up, and they're breaking out of their zone. And, of course, Salas is wrestling with the kid behind the play. And we will have a face-off in the neutral zone. Looks like they're sending them both off with 3:13 to go in the period. Knittel comes out with Kaplan and Dorn, Salas and Axe. So Salas is definitely leading the team in penalty minutes this weekend. Face-off taken by Sting. And this time they don't let Florida get to it. Axe sends it over to Knittel. And he sends it to Dorn, streaking through the zone. Kaplan loses a stick. It goes behind the net. They send it around the boards. They have a little trouble handling it. Knittel flies in and knocks him down. Knittel picks up the puck, and they call a hand pass, and the faceoff's going to come out of the zone with 2:53 to go in the period. Face-off taken by Florida. They play it back to their D-man. They skate through neutral zone. They gain the Sting line. Looked offsides. They let it go. They skate behind the net. They center it. It's sitting in the crease. And Hackman covers it. 2:40 to go in the period. Kaplan wins the draw back to Axe. Axe plays it around the board, too far for Scales. Knittel's there to pick it up. He circles around with it, and he loses it. Florida picks it up. They center it in the slot. They take a shot. It goes wide. So another bad turnover by the Sting leads to another good opportunity by Florida, and they will be tripped down. They don't call it. Their centering pass is knocked away by Dorn. Knittel battles for it. He loses the puck. It's knocked away from him. Florida has it. They drop it back to the point. He walks, shoots through traffic, and it's knocked down. And Knittel gathers it, and he sends it ahead to Dorn. Dorn flips it into the Florida zone 2 minutes to go. Stinger changing. Goalie sends it ahead to the guy at the blue line. He walks in. Good job by Vogel to angle him off the puck, and Vogel has it. He sends it ahead to Otero. Otero has it. He sends it over to Trader. Trader has it. He goes into the Florida zone. He's going wide with the puck. He tried to center it. It's knocked out. Otero with a one-timer. Rebound to Trader. Bounces over his stick. It's behind the net. Otero still has it. Florida has it, and they are now getting out of the Sting zone. They send it rink wide. They can't handle the pass. Vogel knocks him off the puck, and Ditch has the puck. He banks it off the boards to Vogel. Vogel sends it in deep, and Trader's chasing after it. Goalie sends it around the other way. Vogel's there to get it. He tried to send it towards the net, but he whiffed. And Florida gets out of the zone. Trader picks it up. He backhands it into the zone, and the Sting will go off for a change with 1:16 to go. Florida sends it up. They send it to the stretch pass to the blue line on another Sting change. They've done that every single time we've made a change. They send it to the front of the net. It goes through everybody. His sticks are tied up. Pickle has it. He takes a shot or he's checking to the boards. Pickle needs to keep his head, not get a penalty here. Axe has it. Terrible pass. They have it right in the slot, and it's taken away by Land. Land picks it up. 45 seconds to go. He loses the puck. Gwynn has it. He sends it out of the zone. Florida gains it at the red line. And now they skate into the zone offsides, and they actually called it. 36 seconds ago. So that means Florida's going to score in about 35 seconds here. They're going to score with 1 second left to go in the game like they've done every period. Sorry, I'm supposed to be positive. The Sting have looked good, actually, this game. Taking away the last few seconds of each period, the Sting have actually played pretty good. Face-off taken by Kaplan. It goes over to Florida, however. They get into the Sting zone. Trader angles him off and takes the puck. He's taken down. It's picked up by Kaplan. He sends it over to Axe. Axe is skating through the zone with it. Axe skates into the Florida zone. He takes a shot. Blocker save. Bounces over his stick. And Florida's going the other way with 17 seconds to go. They go into the zone. Trader crunches them into the boards. Stops that advance. Good job by Trader. He's in a headlock. 7 seconds to go. Florida's about to score. 2 seconds ago. There's a shot and a goal. No, not a goal. It's a save by Hackman. And Sting come out of here with a 5-1 loss. All right, I'm going to be positive. They played a lot better this game than they did this morning. A few breakdowns cost them a few goals. But we're finally getting out of this hellish Florida state, going back to St. Louis. We got a big weekend next weekend. The Sabres and Leafs are coming to town. Back to league play. The 3 top teams in Central States will be duking it out in St. Louis next week. So hopefully the boys can get their heads back on straight and come out and play hard and increase their first place lead in the league. So for those of you that decided to watch the entirety of these 2 Florida Alliance games, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next weekend.